Ain't nothing but G. Oh, come on, yeah, that one over. That was a good high note, though. Ain't nothing but G. Okay,
ain't nothing but G love, baby. What's up, G love? So today, my fiance and I are going back in time. We are going back to where we had our very first date. If you guys watched, we did it in a video where we talked about how our first date was and what all we did. But we never took you guys there. And we haven't been back there since that first time.
Yeah.
Before we had dinner that day, we watched the sunset. And we sat on this one particular bench and we talked, remember?
And ran some G Squad that day too.
We sure did.
That's crazy. Well, they probably don't even know that was our first date.
No, they probably don't.
Yeah.
But if you're watching and you've seen us on the beach and we were sitting down, that was our very first date.
No question.
So we're gonna go, I wanna sit back on that same bench and just reminisce a little bit.
Okay. With a ring on.
With a ring on. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, it was actually in Santa Monica too, in case anybody was ever wondering. Was it LA? No, it was our first date was in Santa Monica.
I remember when I walked down the garage, I was like, damn, this is a real date. Okay, let's go. All right. Then he opened the McLaren door and it was a whole thing of roses. It was a whole thing of flowers in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and that was the day that made our time of the day the sunset, because during that walk that we were on Santa Monica, because it's right on the beach, it was a sunset, you know, and ever since then we was like, this is our time, you know, that's our time of the day, sunset. That's our favorite time.
Yeah.
So, because that was the day, you know, our first date that we had with each other was during the sunset.
So actually, for the engagement video, it was supposed to be during the sunset, because you remember, you guys, the interview was at night, but I was late, which made everything off track.
It was still a type sunset though.
It had a nice little sunset glow.
Yeah, because it was definitely.
But it was kind of dark.
Yeah, there was a little glow on the horizon though, just like a little cusp of it though.
It was supposed to be sunset, because that is our thing.
Right.
But it will be incorporated in the wedding. So that's a hint that I'm gonna give you guys. We still have a lot to tell you, but we're gonna do that in its own video. But that's a clue. We will be having something around sunset for our wedding. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and head out and
show y'all the place.
Maybe you should have drove. I just thought about it. You drove on our date.
I did.
Well,
drop top McLaren style.
We
back
were.
in that nip.
What did I? Okay, yeah, I had braids in because I remember he had the drop top, he had the McLaren, and we were listening to Nipsey the whole way, right? But not necessarily, because on the way up to the restaurant, he had the music down and was asking me every question in the book. What's your favorite artist?
I want to know everything.
It was just a whole bunch of random
How you feel about this? How you feel about that? What's your insight on this? What's your opinion on that?
Which there's nothing wrong with that. I think it was good. But at that point, at that time, I was like, well, what else are we going to talk about at dinner then?
I was asking about relationship questions. I was asking about everything. I'm going to tell y'all why I asked so many questions. Because the spirit already kind of moved me when I first seen her. From the first time I seen her, it kind of moved. It did. But then I was in there like, nah, there's something there. And I'm the type of person, like, if you got any type of flaw in your character, I'm going to find it. And I'm going to find it quick. And I'm very good at finding the holes in the boat where the water's seeping through just a little bit. It might not be sinking. It might not be going up like Titanic. But it's definitely got some leak in there, but you just don't know it. So that's what I've been looking for. I've been looking for any leakage. And every question I asked her, she ain't had none. And I was sitting there like, okay, so she good at, you know, being sneaky. She is an actress, so let's not forget that. So I was like, it's LA, so I don't know. So let me just sit back and make my skills as good as I think they are, you know what I'm saying? So then I said, okay, I'm just gonna be around her all the time, and I'm gonna continue to ask all my questions, day after day, week after week, and eventually at some point in time, I'm gonna see a crack. And the only place that had a crack was me. She got down.
Come on now. And we pulled up to the restaurant. Mind you, he didn't tell me where we were going, so I had no idea where we were going. Pulled up to valet, and I'm still like, where the heck are we? And the restaurant was on the beach. So I'm excited to go back. We hadn't been in there in over a year, so
And it was pretty legendary, and it was something I never did my entire life. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I know to y'all watch our videos and it may seem like I'm this super romantic dude and all that stuff, but the thing is I wasn't always this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew into the man I am now. You know what I'm saying? That comes with being secure with yourself, being confident with yourself, believing in yourself, having a vision for yourself, and molding yourself. Like, nobody molded me, I molded myself. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that she got me at my absolute best. So by the time that I seen that, you know, I wasn't in the middle of no matrix, like, and this was actually pure, and she was pure, and she was exactly who she's showing me she is, then it was like, it just broke the safe wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! I just wanted to give y'all that giblet because I was getting the feeling, you know, it was moving me as I was on the highway, and I just wanted to, you know, let y'all know how I remember feeling that day. So
yeah, because the way I thought about it, this is how I think about the question. So she told y'all how she feel about all the questions I was giving her. I'm gonna tell you how I felt about the questions though. I said, listen, man, if there's any leaks or cracks in this drive, you know what I'm saying? Because she was already listening to some crazy music. And then she was the DJ on the way back from the date.
yeah.
Oh, and I was like, oh, yeah, all right, we might got a little microscopic type crack. But listen, this is how I thought about it. I said, on this ride there, I'm gonna be able to tell a lot by her. So by the time we get to this dinner, it's gonna be make or break. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was thinking anyway. It didn't necessarily go according to plan, but it tight did.
I don't know what kind of laugh that was.
Yeah,
that was
big
cool.
diabolical laugh. You know what I'm saying? Sound like Big Mojo Jojo. That's how I looked at it. I said, if there's any leaks or cracks or anything like that, I'm gonna be able to pick up on it long before we get to dinner. And if all don't go well, she start answering some of these questions I don't like, then I'm just gonna be calm, be cool, have this dinner, and then it's a wrap. So we are here.
We're about to eat at the same restaurant that we ate at.
I gotta wash my step, y'all. Going down some stairs.
I'm so excited. I wanted to sit in the same seat, but now it's sitting outside, so.
Because of the COVID.
Yeah, so we can't sit in the same seat that we sat at last time, so. So we're here.
We are. I got, I'm on my healthy kick right now, so I got.
Baby, you look so good.
Thank you, baby.
Your eyes just glistening in the sun.
You the fine one.
Ugh.
Appreciate you.
Let me wait till I turn this camera off. Oh, there go the waiter. Okay.
So we got crab. What else is in this, my man? It's crab.
Avocado, crab, asparagus, honey mustard, lemon vinaigrette.
There y'all go.
Yeah. We got some
that's
calamari.
Extremely healthy there.
There we go.
Here too. Not so much fried calamari, but it's okay.
I know. Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you, my man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
So we have the calamari and I have the Caesar salad. So we're not supposed to be doing calamari, but considering we're kind of celebrating,
Well, I'm not doing calamari.
I'm going to do calamari.
Big threw you under the bus.
Big threw me under the bus, but it's okay. So we're going to enjoy, reminisce,
About our first date.
and we'll catch y'all when we go on the boardwalk.
Yeah. We're out here now, y'all.
So this is the trail he took me on right before dinner. So
See it back there. See up front there. See the beach right there. And we ate right there where one of these ones right here.
So he told me, he was like, reservation was at, I don't know, maybe 7, I think.
I had the whole structure.
He did, and he was
Be
like,
ready at this time.
be ready at this time. Dinner's at 7, but I want to get there early because I have something planned. So he never told me. And we got here early. And mind you, I'm in heels now. And we start walking this, like the boardwalk. And I was like, oh, okay, this is not the place to have heels on.
Right.
But we walked and we actually sat on that bench right there.
We actually don't, to be honest, we don't remember which bench it was.
I think it's the one the man's sitting on.
I think so too.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna ask him to get up, so it's fine. But
Tell us to get over.
it was one of these bitches, and we were sitting here talking, and then that's the first time someone was like, "Hey, G Squad, can we get a picture?" And I was like, "Oh, famous, okay."
So the reason why that was so unbelievable to her is because you gotta think she's got millions of followers all across Facebook, all across Instagram, and if you don't follow her on there, you should go follow her on there. But YouTube is just different, and she wasn't hip with YouTube like that. Obviously, she knows people that's on YouTube. She's done YouTube. You know, she used YouTube as one of her platforms, but she wasn't a vlogger. She didn't know how like deep this goes with the subscribers on YouTube, and when you buy into somebody and you really rock with somebody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Exactly. So you gotta understand, to her, she's only paying attention to, you know, what most people pay attention to as far as platforms, unless you're a YouTube consumer. Most people that follow Instagram don't really be on YouTube like that, because if that was the case, everybody that had 10 million subscribers on YouTube would have 10 million followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So not exactly, but y'all get what the hell I'm trying to say. So when she met me, I got way smaller platforms than her on Instagram and on Facebook. And it's not a roast, it's just, it is what it is. We call a spade a spade. But my YouTube is my biggest platform out of all my platforms. And she wasn't quite used to, you know, the supporters on YouTube.
The support on YouTube is way crazier.
But this is where it all started.
This is where it all started, right over here on that bench, sitting there. He sat there for not long, maybe like 15 minutes,
yep.
10-15 minutes. We watched the sunset, and then we walked over to the restaurant, and then we had dinner. Same place where we were just at.
And I gotta say, for the record, baby, you've done a great job. We've had people walking by, you've stayed on camera.
Come on now.
You've stayed exactly who you are. Good job, baby. Look at you.
Exactly who you are.
Yeah, good job. You did good. Because, you know, usually you freeze up like a deer in the headlights when some people be around. You got people there throwing away shit. We got people riding by bikes.
Y'all hold that thing. Watch this. Yeah, so we out here. Yeah, y'all see it?
How long you gonna do that for?
Yeah.
What's the yeah mean?
All right, you can have it back.
Well, we're gonna sit on our bench now. You ready, baby? Come on now. What's happening? I'm trying to bust out laughing still.
Are they laughing at us?
I don't know. We just gonna go along with it.
This is it, y'all. This is what
Are we gonna take a seat on the bench though? That's why I came over here.
The first time I did it, I was just trying to lay an impression on you. But you didn't know how OCD I was.
That is true. So now it's just like,
oh. I had jeans on. I have shorts on today.
You are
so
embarrassing.
Sit on the bench.
Skin might touch, huh?
And it's Corona.
That is true, huh?
But that's what I mean, ladies. We can't tell them everything in the beginning. You know, I'm OCD. I didn't want to sit on the bench, but I did it.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so we just came back to the restaurant, and this was where we took our very first picture. You remember?
I do remember. How could I ever forget?
We took it right here.
Here goes our new picture.
That'll be like our background when we come back. So next time, maybe when I'm pregnant or something, we have kids, that'll be our background.
No question. But I thought that was pretty legendary. We got to share that with y'all. Good idea, baby. I forgot about that.
Yeah. How
that was legendary.
About that?
Well, kind of the same way you forgot about how our sunset was our time. Ooh, shots fired.
No, I knew sunset was our time. I just forgot how.
Oh, okay.
Figured it out that sunset was our time.
No, I just forgot it was right there on the side when you walk out. We even. Good job, baby.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that concludes today's video.
That is it. We went down memory lane and we let y'all know how it felt. And there go Ruby. So
that's our cue.
That's it, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The keyword for this video is memory lane. Go to our Instagram and put down memory lane. Let us know what is your favorite part of this video. So we'll catch y'all on the flip side, G loves.